Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. Kansas City have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Kansas City, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Henniger is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. With Merrifield next to bat.
With Merrifield.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weakly hit to third. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Danny Duffy will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Malik Smith. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Stepping in, Shed Long is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set, and the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Duffy sets, 0-1 on its way. Popped up. Perez moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Jorge Soler. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is it. The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This year against right-handed pitching, Perez hits a little over the 270 mark. And he fouls this one off. So far this season, Perez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Evan White. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 4 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Digging in now for the Mariners, Austin Nola. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Seager is off at first with 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle, who move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now for Kansas City, Kyle Tucker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Brett Phillips will bat next. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Hit to short. Mondesi picks it up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next for Seattle, Spencer Asuncion. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder
Malik Smith, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying. To do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. There goes Smith. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mariners leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adalberto Mondesi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Long is there. One down. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Hunter Dozier digging in now. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, with Merrifield.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Popped him up. Long calls for it, and that retires the side. KC down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Carlos Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Behind 0-2 now. And he got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. He'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 12.
So coming to the plate, Evan White comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder. And what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. More from the show. Saturday Baseball. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Jorge Soler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Grounder down the line at third. Seager fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position.
Leading up for the Mariners, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. Kyle Seager is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now batting, Austin Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, right fielder,
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Duffy sets. First pitch on its way.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets pretty.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
So here's Malik Smith, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Henniger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And this throw gets away from him.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
From the stretch. This is pulled into right. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Still no score. Ready once again, Shed Long. He went down on strikes last time up.
The second baseman, Shed Long.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Tucker is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, Evan White. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. Gonzalez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Austin Nola, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. A pause. And the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Digging in once again, Hunter Dozier. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Brendan Brennan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 65, Brandon Brennan.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Whit Merrifield is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In is Jorge Soler, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Brennan rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger.
Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Hard liner to center field. Phillips is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's set, and the pitch. Spencer Asuncion's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Tucker. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. White trying to get there, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and there's 1 away now. Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the back to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Kyle Tucker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Tim Hill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
Coming to the plate now, Shed Long.
Leading up for the Mariners, the second baseman, Shed Long.
Here comes the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now.
J.P.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Hill stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Evan White stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the break.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In now, Michael Franco.
Leading up for Kansas City.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Matt McGill comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Brett Phillips. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. McGill, 30 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Seattle rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Harvey takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Danny Duffy is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Matt McGill earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Kansas City.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the Mariners tossed a combined 1-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 1-0. The Texas Rangers totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-2. The A's amassed 14 hits in the game as they blasted the Astros 9-3. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 11 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-1. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 5-4. The New York Yankees only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-0. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-2. The Braves tossed a combined 1-hitter as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-1. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. The Chicago Cubs got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-1. The Toronto Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-0. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 5-4. The Rockies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 5-4. Mookie Betts drove in 4, leading the Dodgers to victory over Detroit 9-2. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. So that's all we've got for our Father's Day edition. Hopefully you're headed to the ballpark with Dad, or at least going out to have a catch with the old man. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, Rowan Wick got his second W of the season, leading the Cubs to a win over the Red Sox 2-1. The Blue Jays combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 3-1. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 11-4. The Brewers smacked 15 team hits as they got a road win against Arizona 5-0. The Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-2.